Hey there. Thanks for tuning in today's budgeting. If this is your first time, I am constantly behind on checking up on my budget and closing out the week and starting the week. So, we are going to be closing out this last week. Our budget ended yesterday, the 20th. I am recording before work on Friday, the 21st. I'm trying to get this done before the babies wake up and we got to do the whole daycare and breakfast and everything. So let me get into it. I have my box of pins. It's just been easier. Yeah, if anybody has toddlers and budgeting stuff, they get into everything. So this, I just put like on a top, I'm like pointing over here. I just put on a shelf now and she doesn't get to it. Okay. My dog is out there barking. Okay. Anyways, so let's go down the budgeted amounts for last week. And I did write out my expense tracking up till today. So that is all updated. We'll keep writing this in pink. Yes. Okay. So my husband last week did get paid. These are going to start going down because he is back in Texas. And so he will be going to his base pay rate. But we're not sure if that's going to increase or anything. So I'm just leaving it $13.50. Over the weekend, oh gosh, hold on. Okay, I swear, if it's not babies, it's the dogs. Okay, so let's go over what we spent this weekend. And I actually don't think this looks like a mess. I don't think I have anything on these cards. Because since my husband's back, he's the one picking up and buying stuff. So he has his card, and I should have asked for it so I could see all the transactions, but it's fine. Gas, he put gas in my car. Yeah. Okay. Well, this isn't gonna be filled out completely. Sitter, I haven't given him his money, but I have to put that aside. Pest control, I know it did come out of the Amex, so we have to pay that back. Our loan came out, that's always cash or from our debit account. I don't think any of these auto payments came out. Lunches, I think I'm gonna also save that. Like I said, this is lunch money for my son's school, and so right now I think I'll just save it for like back to school funds, and then from when school starts it'll just go back to their lunch account. We did pay daycare, and then auto did come out, and I just know that just because I was in here yesterday. So daycare came out, auto came out. Oh, see, so, oh yeah, here. Why did I write 3? Okay, This was $354 was the initial minimum payment, I think. And this extra 200, I think, was just an extra payment that I made. It doesn't say if it's like auto or whatever, so maybe this one was the auto and the other one was the extra payment. Either way, it got taken care of. This 7-Eleven was over the weekend. I think it was on Saturday. 1174. 7-Eleven. This is on our, and that's on our debit card. We went to Winco on Monday. Oh, see? Okay. And so Winco was 163.32. We also went to Costco, but I think that went on a different card, on my husband's card, I think. 'Cause I don't know. Unless he had cash, but I don't know from where. Okay, I have to figure that out because I know he did go to Costco, but I don't see the transaction unless it's coming out late from our debit account. And I just checked it before I turned all this on, so I didn't see it on there. So I will check back, but we did go to Costco also. I think my husband said that in total he had spent like almost $400, and given, like, I guess the whole situation is he hasn't been home. He hasn't been shopping for, 4 kids, 2 dogs, and the adults. So he thought that was a lot. I didn't think that was a lot, but he did restock on like our staples because we didn't even have staples. So yeah, so he was a little shocked, and I told him he's lucky that our oldest right now isn't home. Okay, that goes on the next one. Our oldest isn't home because he's away on vacation, summer vacation. So if he's home, it's like, I don't know, maybe another $100 or $200 just because teenagers eat. Teenage boys are bottomless pits, and I have 2 of them. My oldest is a gym rat, so he does take his eating, his food consumption seriously. And my middle son, he's 14 almost now. He's not as serious, but he is. So yeah, a lot of chicken, veggies, and whatever else. I did get paid, but we're going to put that in this week's budget. This Carl Jr. was on Tuesday. Also, so I've tried recording, and my phone, I don't know what is going on, that it is very staticky, the sound. So I don't know what updates you guys have actually gotten and what updates I've deleted. So our oldest did crash one of our cars. So my husband had to buy a car because he has a hour commute each way. And he had to go back to work on Wednesday. Didn't actually make it until yesterday because of the whole car thing. We went out and looked at something on Tuesday. He did get it, but then they had to do stuff to it, so we didn't get it until yesterday or Wednesday night, I think it was. So, yeah, long story, and it'll segue into the expenses, but this 1050 Carl's Jr. was from Oklahoma. We had to go all the way out to Oklahoma. And there's no Carl's Jr.'s here in Texas. I think there's one and it's like an hour away or something, but we've gone to it and it wasn't super great service. Um, so yeah, Carl's Jr.'s are everywhere in Oregon. We haven't seen them here in Texas. So when we saw one in Oklahoma, we got a little homesick and got some chicken sandwiches. I know, such a weird thing. Um, this Panda, um, we did have Panda, but I'm not sure why it's only $4.33. Obviously some things are a lot easier with my husband being home. He comes home and we do the trade-off. You know, well, it's only been one day, but normally, you know, one of us will tackle the kids, one of us will tackle dinner, and then we'll kind of all meet. So it's easy having, or it's nice having another partner to do all of that stuff. But sometimes when it gets to this, like budgeting and tracking, it gets hard, especially since he uses the one card that I don't have full access to just because it's a newer card and we just haven't done it. But because I'm missing a lot of transactions. And when I think about it, it's because he paid. So, yes. Okay, anyways, here's the money that came out for the car. So we paid the car in full, so we don't have any payments. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see that money go. Not all of it went to the car, but it is what it is. We have a new car and we needed it, so. This was my quick chicken scratch. So he had to get a cashier's check. So the bank charged them $10 for the cashier's check. And that didn't come out until today. So I don't know what's going on with Chase, that they're a little behind. And then we didn't purchase anything on the credit cards this week. But yeah, the payment posted for one card and interest posted for the other card. So we didn't really get to fill out too much. I'm gonna have to go over all of these once he gets home. We normally do Thursdays as our like home planning day. So we start planning for like that weekend. So any activities or how the days will go or what we want to try or any projects that we have. And then we'll also plan for the week ahead, like meals, specifically dinners. And then we'll grocery shop on the weekend. But we did not do that yesterday. We didn't plan. We meant to, but just got carried away with the girls and we were in bed by 9:30. So we're really tired. That's an early night for us, even though the girls should be trying to sleep by 9 o'clock and we're just still trying to aim for that goal. So yeah, kind of not being able to really fill that out. I also do a breakdown of our current balance because I have all of the money put in there in our checking account where it's just our main account. Our income gets deposited in there and all of our bills get taken out. And I just haven't split it up into appropriate funds, like appropriate savings categories. So we know the car money already got taken out. 614 bills. Well, I'm not going to close that out because we're not done. And I think we're going to be over this week. Okay, then our July house payment stays in there, but I really should move it over to the house account, which I do have. I just haven't. And then, okay, Father's Day passed, but we didn't do anything that I thought we were gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna have to look also, because he did tell me to put something in this category, but I don't remember what it was. And then we still have this money for our July trip that's actually coming up pretty soon, so I have to start getting ready for that. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put this towards a card, and then our July trip expenditures will just be a balance on our credit card. We already have a plan for that, so that's okay. The trip is more important to me to see, you know, our grandparents. Really, now with the two girls, it's more important to me than stressing over a balance on a credit card. Yes, I know there's ways to prepare for that and, you know, cash flow it. But how our years have gone, our fourth baby was a complete surprise, and we didn't find out about her until we moved to Texas. So we don't have family or friends here. We just moved because we liked it, and my husband found a great job out here. So yeah, so we're not intending to have any more babies. So we made the move out here knowing that we would fly home once or twice a month or a year to see the grandparents so they can enjoy their baby. But now with the baby, we do try to go back a little bit more. And then my mother-in-law does come out and see us about every 3 months since we've been here. So that's great. So yeah, long story short, and I know all the pros and cons to it, more cons than anything, but seeing our grandparents and having them get to experience both of the girls is, yeah, more important to me than a balance on a credit card, which I know. This money is from the week before of credit card usage, and I just haven't paid it back. And then we should have about $1,800 left over, and so I thought they would go towards the cards. I don't know of anything else that's coming up other than the summer has started and we're all, well, except my son, but we're all home now, so we are going to start planning Texas things to do. Because I was pregnant the first summer here, I could not do a lot, so we did not get to explore. And then we had a newborn in December, so that's the cold months here, and it actually does get cold here in Texas. And so now she's 6 months. She's crawling and moving and almost walking, and my toddler is so much more active, and she just gets into everything and is curious about everything. And yeah, so we're gonna try to do some exploring. I want to share those things just for any parents or anybody visiting Texas with kids, but we'll see. Because that's a lot of work, and I'm not used to really recording myself. One, even if it's like faceless, it's just odd to me being out and recording, and I'm so shy, like social media shy. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. It is a goal of mine, but we shall see. Okay, well, we're only at 20 minutes, and I'm gonna try not to do any editing because the static only comes up in my editing app, and so I use CapCut, I think it is called. So I don't know if something's going on with that, or my phone. I haven't heard this video, so hopefully it's not staticky. So let's just fill out, let me make some room. Let's fill out this week's budget. Just cause, yeah, last week closeout is not detailed. Okay. Yeah. So I wrote out these bills. Where is my ruler? Okay. And oh, this is the budgeted, right? Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So we're gonna always budget this 1100, 1350. You know what? The weekend I'm changing to 130. Let's see if we can do that. Gas I'm gonna leave at 120, but we might need to increase that. We'll see how these like 2 weeks of my husband driving goes, and we'll see, because this is a new car, so we're not sure how much it takes to fill up. Netflix is 24, and we just got a notice that Netflix is going to go up again, so we might just be changing over to the ads one. I didn't even know there was a free Netflix, but there's a free Netflix, I guess. You just have to watch ads. So I think we're gonna switch to that, because $25 already, and Netflix doesn't even have a lot to watch right now. I think I watch one show, and my daughter watches one show on there. My son watches a bunch of stuff, but it's a bunch of stuff that's on everywhere else. So, yeah, we could easily cut it. Okay, so that is all our budgeted stuff. Now let's add it up to see what the total will be. $11.29. Okay. And I got paid and my husband got paid, so he's $17.55 and 47 cents. And I was $13.39 and 15. Okay. And so we're getting ready for the weekend. We do have weekend plans. Maybe I'll make a little video, like I have a little series going on. It's like mini videos, so it's just extra information that I don't feel like putting in this video just because it makes it longer. It's kind of like a little segue, I guess. But if you're interested, I will post that of what our weekend plans are, and then maybe I'll list out what I think everything will cost. That will be fun. Like I said, for gas, we'll see, because my truck does need to be filled, and I think she takes about $80 to fill. So I'm thinking my husband's car hopefully will be like 60, but we'll see. Lunches, like I said, I need to transfer those over. I have the SoFi's accounts opened. I just need to transfer the money. And it's like a new budgeting step, so it's going to take me a little bit to actually do it and get used to doing it. Yeah, Netflix is 24. We might cut that. City, I think it's actually 74. But I'm just going to leave it at 100. Food for this week, I really want to try to plan out the meals, and when we go grocery shop and Costco shop, I don't know if we'll need to go to Costco this weekend because we are having a garage project and I need to get some stuff from Costco. Okay, daycare's always the same. Our Target card, I don't think my Target card has a balance right now. Oh, shoot. Okay. I completely forgot. So Target, should I do this in, yeah, whatever. So Target is actually going to be a car payment now. Oh man, I completely forgot about that. Okay. Chase, well, no, not Chase is not going to do that right now. And then Capital One, okay. How do I explain this? So I will leave things as is, so like Target card. I don't have a balance on it. I don't need to make that payment, but I do leave the bill. Stop. But I do leave the bill on the budget or on the books. And usually that money will get eaten up by like overages or extras or whatever. But to make the car fit, I don't think the insurance is going to go up. But to get that money back, I guess, to try to save up, we're going to move these bills that aren't really bills into savings. So I'm just going to write car, so that way I know. It's kind of like our car payment, but we're just paying ourselves back. So hopefully that makes sense. I know I have a lot of confusing thoughts. So this is what this week's budget looks like. Yeah, I'll try to make a mini video about my weekend plans. We have, yeah, and maybe summer goals. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. Maybe like a little summer vlog of those house projects. Let me know if that's interesting at all. But yeah, so we're gonna have to check out what our gas looks like. I really need to move over these monies. And that's all that's going on this week. I will have to check in with my husband about these other things just because they're on his card and I did not ask for the card. And my balance rollover, I mean, it's still pretty much this. Nothing extra came out or anything, so that should still be the same. So I will keep you guys updated once I make these paybacks. And I need to move the house money. I need to go ahead and just finish up my May events. May event money. It's just birthdays and Mother's Day stuff. Ugh, and I know, I'm so late. Thankfully, I don't have anything going on in June other than Father's Day, which we already did that. And in July, I don't think we have any more birthdays until August. July is 4th of July, so my husband has some plans now that the babies are bigger. hopefully we'll be able to go do a fireworks show. And then, like I said, just summer plans, exploring Texas. And yeah, I just have my own thoughts about hopefully making a little blog or separate from our budgeting here, but we'll see. So thanks for checking in with me. I really needed to catch up on my budget. Here is my, oh, I'm sorry that's so dark. I will try to lighten it up in editing. Oh, hopefully it doesn't ruin it, but yeah, and I think that's it. If you guys have anything, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys hopefully soon to catch up on all of the loose ends. Watch out for those mini extra videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good weekend.